praises to your Hawa, Hashem, your Shai, Mashmakar, Kadash. So honestly, I pass and great to the stone. And show up to the brothers, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? Where the Hebrews Israelites came to the camp from Jamaica, they're like once again in the highs and byways, you know. I bring this at you. Right over the year 2021. You know, and the association has rightfully said, you know, it's supposed to we believe. Right, but we also forced for the time at Jacob's trouble and to the great power of temptation. Right, we also come to the time when faith and we really tested and tried it. Right, we know one time when the enemy, right, I make himself ready. Right, I get ready for come back against two people 100 folio. Right, right, and this right now, this is the entering of the day of the Lord, yo, starting from even last year. Right, it's the entering of the day of the Lord. Right, and there's no escaping it, yo. For nobody, there's no escaping. Right, whether you're old, young, rich or poor, there's no escaping. Right, you all have a partake, you know, in the day of the Lord, yo.
It's a second as a 16 verse 14, it's a woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Right.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Right, it's a woe to the world and to them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. Right? And that of the whole world, yo. As I said, nobody now escapes. Right? There's no, it's not like a class and the teacher said, who want to volunteer for this up on the poor or whatever, and you can raise your hand or not. And he might overlook. No, everybody have a partake. Right? Everybody have their share. Right? Everybody have their dish it out to them, yo. Right? You know, we are moving this time, right? And it's a very serious time, yo. And no matter who you think, you know, you're going to come under some form of tyranny.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Right, because you know you got racial tensions, you got race wars out here. Right, you got race wars, turf wars, class wars. Right, you know this is the real hoorah. Right, this is gonna be the real deal, yo. The real steel. Right, I'm gonna take this planet from all angles, yo. Nobody now is safe as we said before.
And swords in their hands.
Right, and swords in their hands, because it's gonna be a war. Right, it's gonna be a fight. Right, you're gonna be fighting for food. You're gonna be fighting for territory. You know, you're gonna be fighting as we said, because of your race. Right, you're gonna be fighting for your family. You're going to be fighting for countries and nations. Right? You're going to, as brother say, you're fighting for your life, yo. That's how we are moving to. Right? So you have people out here, you know, who focus on things like $3 billion deals. You know, them things are come off your mind, yo. Them things are come off your mind real soon. But you have to focus on things more important to you, like saving your life.
For there shall be sedition among men,
right?
invading one another. They shall not regard the offense nor offenses.
Right, so there shall be sedition among men. That meaning men are going to raise up against them governments. There's them ruling powers, them ruling bodies, yo. Right? They see politicians will lead them astray, yo. You politician right? See the ambassador to Jamaica of the US. Oh yeah, Pompeo?
No. Daniel
Tapia, sorry, not
Tapia.
Salakia, Tapia. Right? I say, oh, the Jamaican government, the Jamaican media now bring certain things, yo. That concern the war we are brewing. Right? So what are you politicians doing? What are you doing? Right? Rather than listen to the people. Right? You have emergency broadcast and tell people about conflict Conflict 19, Maxine. You know, when you're not war against other things, yo. Matter of fact, you're part of the plan. You're part of the whole plan. Right? I mean, and if you people pay attention, then I realize a few things. Every time when a Jamaican Prime Minister go to a big UN meeting, then come back with them face long. Right? When Portia come back, she'll tell you, go plant cassava. Eat fruit, eat and eat your grow. Right? The first time oldness can come back and tell you that, you know, the things not get better, it not get worse.
Austerity measures.
On your belly. You heard them words instead of come on your belly. Right? Because the country will take go through one drastic change.
Austerity measures.
Austerity measures. I know what to do. I know what to mean. But he come back and he said, no man, prosperity. And he started show some cookies and rainbows, you know, and some of Fifi and Fantangles. You know, everybody say, oh, it's a wholeness. But if you get what he said before, right, you know what he learned? He learned said, if you hear the truth, you're not going to rebel. Right? And as the scripture said, he said, what Israel said, prophesy unto us lies you. That's how the guy asks for. So he just give it to you. Right, but him a film judgment coming as well. Because him not get before him. That's what I mean.
Why is good with the instructions? The instructions teaching.
Right.
The government but they are looking at that.
It's an Amos. It's an Amos 5 and verse 16.
Right.
And it says, therefore, the Lord, the power of us,
Right.
the Lord said, thus wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandman to mourn him, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing.
He said all, read the first part again. All, you know, I've been on this quoted.
Alas, alas. For that,
No man.
street.
No man.
Let's talk about the part.
Yes, start from top.
Therefore, Lord, the power of hosts, the Lord said, thus wailing shall be in all streets.
Right, he said wailing shall be in all streets, yo. Right, because nobody now escape this. Everybody can feel this somewhere or the other, yo. Every single soul on this planet. Right, he said, if you call for them that are skillful in mourning, yo. Because that's what going to happen across the whole land. Right, the whole land are going to mourn. The whole land are going to behave like a woman in childbirth.
And they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas,
Right.
and they shall call the husbandman to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to
Right.
wailing.
See, and such are skillful in lamentation to wailing, yo. To come cry. Right, that's how serious the things that will take place about me, yo. Right, that's how serious that one. Everybody have said it doesn't matter who you are. Right, so the Prime Minister and the government might tell you, I say, you know, them are go escape, you know, whatever turmoil come with the country. No, you're gonna take part in it, you know. You're gonna be a part of it. I mean, we can't tell you exactly how you're gonna be a part of it. You know, if you have experience break-ins in your house, you know, if people are gonna hold on for you and make your head roll on King Street. You know, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I know for sure that you're going to take part, yo. Whether the family are going to hit you, right? Are you going to put to death? You know, you're going to be a part of it, yo. Right? It's a great day of the Lord's judgment. Right? The day when the Lord will pour out approach all him indignation, yo.
Verse 17. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
Right.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right.
To what end is it for you?
Yeah, because the day of the Lord is going to be a scary day. Right? No matter which angle you take it from, it's going to be a scary day, yo. You have them Christians, that attack them mumbo, jumbo, you know, all kind of non-spiritual nonsense. Right? As if the day of the Lord is going to be balloon and extra toppings for your ice cream, you know? Yeah, my ice cream. Right? The day of the Lord is darkness, yo. It's not light. Right? That day we are out here screaming 24/7. Or when the screaming stop, it's not because peace come. It's because that person died.
If you can take for example, back in the scriptures in Egypt, people are mourning and falling in Egypt, man.
Yeah.
When the
Lord
time
passed through.
when the Lord passed through, man. You know, so it's an example to show us about that is going to happen again.
Hey,
Worse, man.
I'll tell you this, you have some movies out where Esau put out where recommend you watch it. You know, you have this new movie, well not really new, I think 2017, 2018. Name Bad Batch. Watch. You know, in terms of what take place in the whole plot and everything. You know, you can watch a movie and whoever if you watch The Road before, you watch The Road, but you watch it back 2 days ago. You know, and it's a movie that really it put you to the light and the situation. Right? What it's like if you don't have the food. Right? What it's like to live day to day without any idea where the next meal come from.
Book of Eli.
Yeah, the book of Eli is another good one, yo.
Actually, teach you have a fear to the Lord. Yeah?
Fear, man, is most important than fear the Lord, yo.
And
It's fear the Lord because I tell you this, there's no other hope or escape to the Lord, your our shine. There's none. Because if you say we have nonsense of faith, you know, and power will never see with physical eye. And you say we crazy for that. No, you take the time out and think about how you have escaped things that will come. Right? Well, yeah, what are you going to do? Are you going to fight against the military, the US military when it comes, or the Chinese military, and win that battle? Or your AK-47s will have, them now have the bullets. The AK-47s can shoot down the tactical missile them by the front when they come to you. Is it that you can summon food out of thin air? You have no escape from this, yo. You have none. The only thing you can do is trick yourself and tell yourself that it's not gonna happen. Right? But that are you explore your own delusion. Right? Because you know what? Because you see the things that are unfolding in front of you. No, everybody see it. All who have been listening to us and all who have not been listening to us. You see the things that unfold. The scripture said in a Romans, it says, shall
A trumpet be blown in a city.
no man, Romans. Shall like that unbelief feet of God without effect.
Romans 3.
Just put it out. Romans.
It's a Romans 3. Romans 3 and verse. Let's start at verse 3. Right? It's a Romans 3 and 3. Right?
Have it?
Yeah. For what if some did not believe?
For what if some did not believe? So you know we have definitely, if we don't have anything, we have scarfers. Right? We have scarfers and then go on and then rant and then say, yo, we have talk a fairy tale or our own interpretation of this. we cope with our mind, our you know, we just religious and just lost the religion, and we have this belief thing where look at them believe, they don't believe, then no.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. Where you want to say how you want to put it. Go ahead, Doc.
I just bring one scarf and you cannot bring one that Second Peter 3 and verse 3.
Right?
It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days,
Right.
scoffers,
Right. And the precept is against you. Right? Because based on this precept, we know that scoffers will come. And you scoffing, right? It's just like the time when I know but you need to reveal to you. Just like the time when you always try to tell Peter that how the 9 3 times the man the cock crow. At the same concept. Right? We scripture says there's gonna be scoffers. So when you come and you start scoff, you're surprised when I say why you people do this. We expect it though.
If you never scarf, you're weird.
Yeah, if you never scarf off, we're gonna wonder if we are doing the right thing.
just like the same set of people when you tell them, say, boy, such and such are going to happen, when they want to say nothing near time.
Right.
Sometimes they tell
Yeah,
them,
we still get the finish salad.
they say them not going to say that. It says, walking after their own lust,
Right.
and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were.
That's what you say. You know, you say, oh, this not your time. You know, we don't know where to come from. You say your parents will say the same thing, or your grandparents, or you see people say the same thing. But you know what? The Most High Spirit never work with them. The Most High never unleashed truth in the earth as well as it unleashed now. Right? It was the time. As Scripture said, the people start finding the time. Yeah. Go ahead.
But what if some did not believe?
Right?
Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Right, so what if some did not believe? It doesn't matter what you believe. The fact is that yes, these things are unfolding in front of you now. Right? Everybody I hear about conflict, everybody I hear about the vaccine or whatever. It's out here now. Right? Never in our history. Things set up the way they set up now. Right? You never talk about digital currency, digital identity. What do you think the aim is? You have a lot of things that fly over your people's head. Like when you hear the term smart city, fly over your head. Smart appliances, fly over your head.
Everything we have smart.
The city of things, they fly over your head.
Internet.
The internet of things, sorry, the internet of things, straight over your head. Right? You have no idea what's taking place, yo. You go work or you go school and you just continue your life, or you go get some McDonald's and smoke or whatever you do, or you go thief money or you go whatever you go do. You continue your life and these things go over your head. You have no idea the things that we are prepared in the future, yo. Right? You can say we are feared as much as you want. Right? You know, trouble us. The fact is that we have entered. Right, we have entered in the last leg, right? In the last leg of this ratio, of this empire. We're in the last leg, right? The agenda, when the enemy have set a deadline, and it is 2030. That is his deadline. We need to accomplish everything we need to accomplish. The scripture said, the Revelation 12. Right. So we enter right now in that decisive leg, yo. Right with the time when he say it's no or never. Finish that and finish it.
Back to Romans 3 and verse 4 now. Yahweh forbid. Yeah, let Yahweh be true and every man a liar.
Let Yahweh be true and every man a liar. Right? And that is the beauty of what we are doing, because we don't speak things of ourselves, yo. Right? The only thing we do is bring out the prophecies of the Heavenly Father. That's all we've been doing, yo.
Tell it like it is, man.
We just tell you as it is. right? The Most High put the spirits of the prophets on us, yo. To do this, and we have some of my verse 1 I bring something. Yeah.
As it is written,
Right.
that thou mightest be justified in thy saying.
Right. And that's why we're justified in what we say. That's why we're justified because we speak in the Lord, yo.
This is Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower,
Right.
and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right, so just like what I said before for another precept, this is we, you know, I preach the word with the Lord, you must preach out, because we are the watchmen, right, and our duty is to watch and to warn, right?
And the Lord answered me and said,
Right.
write the vision and make it plain upon tables,
Right, so write the vision, make it plain upon tables, go ahead.
that he may run that readeth it.
Right, and this is why we're out here, this is us running, right, and read it, yo, because we're out there prophesying to you what the vision is all about. Right, as I said before, we don't care if you want to believe yes or no. The fact is that the things are going to happen and they are going to affect you. Yeah.
Because they never believe
Yeah, the man them a laugh and say no, I say, yo, we are talking about rain. And matches say I don't, but guess what? When the rain start fall, you know, guess who there, guess who there by the outdoor and eat the dog going.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Right?
but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, so at the end it shall speak and not lie. And this is the time at the end when it shall speak. Right? So one time, as we say one time, things is so far-fetched when we talk here. It's so far-fetched. Like you have to, you know, to put the pieces together, you know, the puzzle pieces is scattered and, you know, you have to get them and put them together. Right. But as time go on and things start unfold more and more, you know, the puzzles get more plain. And you see that the pieces start fitting, you know, more perfectly as we go along, yo. Right? And now where we are in 2021, you know, the puzzle pieces are evident where everything should go, yo. Right? Because I mean, you know, we see all the puzzle pieces where they're supposed to go, yo. Because we can see the mountain is and the whole system of line of points that affect everybody, yo. Right? Right. We see the war and how it's gonna take place, the reasons behind it. You know, we see how all the countries are gonna turn against America, which is Mr. Babylon the Great. Where we see all that, yo. Where we see all of the lies that have been told to our people and the whole world, how the whole world get deceived. You know, all that get unfolded. Right, so now everything I make plain, you know, as we get closer to the time at the end, yo. Right, you have other things that get undeniable. Like one time we see about the chariots and people that say, oh, satellite or they tell us so racist. You know, them can't be a past because now the chariots have made themselves, you know, more visible, yo. And more people can see it. Right, you have recorded sightings and you have unrecorded sightings.
He said, come out and say that the chariots something is a Hacta war. Like them as a boy. Hacta war against them, man. Like, yeah.
Hey, Esau. What's that?
Oh no.
Oh. Esau have no idea. Well, the elite have an idea. But for the most part, the majority of you have no idea the force we are about to get hit with, you. You have no idea the force we are about to get hit with. You know, you think everything under control? Guess what? You don't. I mean, deep down inside, you know that you don't have everything under control, but you're going to manifest to you. Right, so you know, you have this so-called pandemic, right? And they think them of it, you know, I go so far so good. Them have the
both sides of the divide, you know, against Maxine, with Maxine, you know, those who think that the convict is actually out there, and those who think the convict is not there, you don't have the both sides of the divide go. Right? So you think you have everything under control.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it.
Right, so we know all the things that are going to take place. You know, it might not tarry, right? It might not take, at the time might look drawn out, like it'll take a little while to happen. Right, but we still wait for it. Right, but guess what? Go ahead.
Because it will surely come.
But it will surely come.
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry.
The only soul which is lift up.
Figure out. He said it will not tarry out. Meaning said at the beginning of the process, he said the vision is for an appointed time. Right? So do it tarry, wait for it. For example, say if it's supposed to unfold 2 o'clock tonight, at 2 o'clock tonight. So don't we have to wait. Right, don't we have to wait 2 hours and it seems like it's not, and we have to wait a long time. The fact is that it will come because 2 o'clock will come. Yeah, the time is going to set. And they're going to happy out. Right? Just like how, hey, if everything everything set in motion, from time was set in motion, there are specific periods in time with certain specific things that's supposed to happen. Just like your clock, once you turn it on, and it starts to, you know, it starts to go around, you know, if it starts when it starts 12 or 1, the fact is that it will go back right around you. You understand? So when the clock is ticking, it now will stop until it passes all the things it's supposed to pass you. Right? So that's just the same, you know, them things here get set in motion. Right? So the time when that's supposed to happen, you know, it will happen at a specific time. You know? Ezekiel 12 and 22 says, the Son of Man, what is that proverb that he have in the land of Israel, say the days are prolonged, right, and every vision faileth. Right. See? And that's the notion you people have. Every vision is prolonged. And the vision of and it's a fail. You're not coming at my time. I mean, yo, we should not have to your time. But guess what? You live in the time of the prophets. So therefore it has to happen in your time. This is the time where it get prophesied what will happen. Right? And you know, what should be more, what should be disturbing to you people is how clear, how defined we can explain to you the events that have taken place, are taking place, and will take place. Right? Because we're very refined and definitive. Right? And we speak to you with our 100% confidence of what will happen to you. Right? I mean, think about it. Right? We right here speak of the mark of the beast, you know, from 2010. I have the apostles that speak of the mark of the beast from before that. Right? And nobody, even as early as 2010, people look on and say, oh, no such thing, that's impossible. About 4 years ago, I think about 4 years ago, Nathaniel 7 said it's true, ain't no microchip. He never believed. But guess what? As time go on and the system start closing and come closer and become more clear.
About a year after Switzerland.
Yeah. Hey, right now Switzerland. Right now Switzerland. Not Switzerland. Right now Sweden is 5% cash, 95% cashless. As a 95% cards. So if you walk in a store, you know, 9.5 chance, 2.5 chance, all them countries. But you come in Japan about thing maybe about 3 days ago with Germany. This
German are growing I do some research on cashless societies, and you know, I think that China was the leading. Yeah, China was the leading, and then Sweden run up and they talk about Germany and making the change. Right, but in essence, you see that most of the people them talk to, business places, them willing and open to accept it because them throw things out there like, you know, your business now, let's like if you get robbed, you're not having the cash for the money thing. You know, transactions are easier, right, because you go with your card and whatever. You know, so you don't have to worry about change, you don't have to pocket them with the money or whatever,
So
you know.
only part disadvantage over.
You have your advantage and disadvantage. Now the thing is, where most people lean for are where the powers that you lean for is that you can lose your card.
Right, man.
Right? You can't just like you can lose cash, you can lose your card. Right, so the solution. So the solution for that is to get an implant. Make you can last an implant. And why we add implant? Why not make an implant? You know, just like a fingerprint. Open your phone. You know, why use keys? I mean, most cars nowadays where get a keyless start and keyless entry. So why not use the same air frequency in the key where you have your vehicle to start your car? Why not do that with a chip, yo?
You know, if it's a rumor or what, but they must say if you lost the car, you know, you have to go to a fight. The accident, that is one I made a scare.
Yeah, they have a big fan.
$1 million or something like that.
Where is million?
Something like that, you see me, and then after that you say a lot of advertisements are coming up, Amazon advertisement where better go to Amazon and pick up your man and just leave because what? Really frequency the actually scam.
Right.
Yeah, because they have like advertisement to us. The really did in the hospital and she explained to her man that the advantages are the implant and you see me, so commercial not come up in them time they excessively go to work.
Yeah, but you see, them commercial in and stop because if you watch European TV, you know, you see them come on all the time because that's the way the world are going. Right? If you can remember, say Sweden, 3 years ago started chip employees one company, and they have places like 7 years ago, 9 years ago, like the exclusive beach club. But this you have to give an implant. You know, so
go in.
right. So over time you have them European countries that synthesize, you know, them citizens for these things more than also a year.
That's right, man.
Right, so that's why you see people like Andrew Wallace now try to force some things. Like I'm trying to make sure Wi-Fi available everywhere around the country. The free Wi-Fi. You see matter out in smart cities. Right, you see right, right, just in ideas, especially I see my try to sneak across 5G without nobody notice. Right, so I thought you pick up on it.
Yeah, man.
I thought you pick up on it. You know, and kind of slow down and say, yo, we're going to ease with that. See them try to sneak it under the rug without nobody see. Yeah. You know, so you know, Jamaica try to play catch up. You know, to be a part of the system here, but you have places in Europe where we're fully on their way. Right? China lead the charge. Right, so as I said, them deadline, right, is 2030. Right, and I'm gonna try to force through everything from now, yo. Then by 2030, matter of fact, if I look up on the website, on the UN website, 2030, then start off by saying this is the year 2030. Well, then take it down and reword it. But they said this is the year 2030. You know, we don't know nothing.
Oh, everything is at world. I think it was 8. What's that?
You know what they said?
I think they said 8 predictions for. The video didn't have 8 predictions for the year 2030. And but
was on the World Economic Forum website.
Yes, the World Economic
But
Forum.
they took
right.
it down because of the backlash.
The backlash company, yo.
But as the act said, one of the prediction or one of the things when I tell us say they want to achieve it is that nobody owns anything
Right.
by the year 2030.
Right. Right. And them are a lot more things with that, yo. Because when you hear them say, when them, them agenda them say, them want eliminate poverty 100%.
Well, no, that's not.
You're going to eliminate poverty by 100%.
You have to
get rid of the poor, yo. You have to get rid of the poor.
Exactly.
Right, so if you take time off to read them agendas, right, and analyze what them actually are saying, you realize that like countries like Jamaica stand a slim chance, to qualify.
Poverty line is very.
Alright, this is Psalms 10 and verse 2. It says, wicked in his pride,
Right.
will persecute the poor.
Right,
Let them be taken in the devices
Right.
that they have imagined.
right. And one of the devices man get taken in, when you imagine, is them thermonuclear missiles, yo. That device is gonna get you. Right? It's gonna get you. Obviously people can really concept things, because thinking about it. How much people in Jamaica own phone land? How much Jamaica own vehicles? Right? What is about the Jamaican population of 2.5 million? Somewhere along that line. And so that 2.5 million, 400,000 people own cars. 1%. No, I'm not own car. About 400,000 people own car. Enough car. Right? What will happen when the government take everybody car on a car? I think everybody land. We own a land. Think about it for a second. You don't think you're there, right? Or some for a backlash? I mean, if me have my car, go and come and say, okay, your car is not my car. I can go park and say, you have to take public transport from now on, or rent a car if you want. You got backlash for that, naturally. So what is the plan then? Obviously, the plan is not to necessarily take your people things and then what you just cost out and cannot.
Get rid
The
of
plan is to get rid of you people.
you all together.
That's the plan, to get rid of you people.
It says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire,
Right.
and blessed.
Yeah, the wicked most of your heart is there, yo. Look on the audacity of name Bill Fakes, the audacity to come on a forum, on a forum with thousands of people and say out time out, we have a problem. It is global warming, global emission. One of the first thing we have on the list is the population. With the vaccine program, health care and birth control, we can cut down this by 10 or 15%.
Not with weaponry, like physical weapon where we have more than slaughter you people. Right?
Really preach again.
It says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
Him basically open their post. And I said, this is what million people and this is where I'll give 50% of them.
Send him over to the vaccine program.
I'm saying Maxi, sorry. Maxi program. He might post saying out this day, yo. He might tell us straight up, say, this day, get rid of you people. I might tell you how I'm going to do it. And then he come back and smile and say, you people don't want to take a vaccine now, but when you get the second strain and the virus come, you will really take it. With a smile on his face. Right? He might post against people, yo.
One of them bird control candidates. See? Give the woman them authority. See? Give them career. Give them independence.
Legalize them.
Legalize the abortion. That is a form of bird control, yeah? It says, and blessed the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. The Lord abhor them, hate them, the Lord hate them. Yeah. He says the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts.
No. Hey, right now, them all against the Most High. They make laws against everything what the Most High stand for. Right, matter of fact, he see himself as God. Right, that's why him did. That's why them put so much energy in them transhumanism. Right, because them try to live forever. As the Apple said, them try to get the blessing. With Jacob up a different way. They try to put themselves in a machine. You know. You think all them something after you people? You think all something after you Jacob? You think them smart learning device when I implant in their head, in a feed them head after you? You them talk about the implant, it's up with Nikolai have now, Tesla, Elon Musk, where you plant in your head, like you move your limbs, if you're neural link, you think that's for you? That's not for you.
And I just not to them have this thing when them come out with do commercial delivery and so on. Right. And Amazon is a very big part of that. Right. At the same time, you're looking at that now, people and say, hey, they want to do this for us so we can buy with goods and so, goods online and get that. No, this is not it.
In the same documentary about one of the things that come up was AI. Right? And them have said if the AI system them take over jobs. Right? And if the AI system take over jobs, then all people can work to get paid in the bills. But they must never get rid of poverty levels. Right? Because let's say AI basically can do everything. The only thing AI can do right now, really, a heavy lifting. Because they're not programmed yet to do heavy lifting. Like we move items from point A to point B. I mean, you have systems where we're set away there, like in a certain warehouses. You have systems where you have put the item on a specific location, and you can type in the factory line. Right, the factory line set. It's like when you have to make cars, you have put on the car and then the hand then go and put whatever. They can do that. But if you actually move the item to go right, so then I have that. Right, so man have to do that. So the only thing left then, I program the AI. Once take up one certain item and put it here, so our next AI can do whatever it needs to do to it. Right, but if AI takes over the whole world, in terms of if you call NCD right now,
the artificial intelligence,
it's an AI answer the phone, and it's set here, say, you can say anything to it as you talk to a regular person, just tell it what you want. If you call Amazon right now, it's an AI answer, and they tell you the same thing. You can talk to it, tell it what you want, and it will help you out. And it's all just hold your point. And it's not like one thing you call and say, press 1 with that, or press 2 with that, like when you call Digicel. No. You call the AI, and when it answers, it says what you want. And I say to it, say, I want the balance of my credit card. Just say, my credit card balance, and it go and tell my credit card balance. By what I send. So that I'm sure how advanced.
The reason we don't know.
Yeah, that's how advanced the AI system get right now. And you do it with your phone every day. You get to your phone and you say Siri, XYZ, and she answer you. Right? And it alert you, say you people think that's simple enough. That is not so simple. Right? It's not that the system of I mean some of them just have a certain amount of inputs where you can possibly set feet understand for back. Right? But some of them like Siri will learn, after a while it start answer you. If you can't see a face stick or sarcastic, right? You can see a plain. Are you basically determine how you want to stay out? But the fact is that them are learn.
Just to add up, say when you connect your phone to another device via Bluetooth, say once you reach a certain distance, you disconnect because you don't have the range. Right. So last night, we see my friend do something, you see me? in earpod connect via Bluetooth, but in the far from it, so it disconnect. So when him say, hey Siri, find my earpods, and Siri actually find his earpod, actually look it, and it never connected it, look and start beep and start, you see me?
Yeah, me want to experience, man, I know last night earpod, and then to go find my earpod, and you shoot on the map. That's deep. So they must shut the earpod now.
Yeah, just like that, they mentioned that, you know, Prime Minister tried to sneak in 5G in Jamaica. At the same thing, they might do with this AI technology, because they might be under the guys who say, well, hey, look, even though technology is taking away, you know, jobs, it will create other jobs. So all you have to do is just find one of those fields that will require your knowledge, your expertise when it comes. But at the same time, as I just mentioned, the AI will take over every single thing. There's not a job you can think of that it won't be able to do. And in the future, yo,
the AI take away your job to drive. Take away your call center job. Take away
cashier.
Cashier.
They look for outsource was generating and tell around with you. Tell what kind of meditation.
Even take away the job at the doctors. Right? You know what? At the end of the day, what you people need to know is that this system we're moving to is not for you. Right? It's for the elite or for the elite people worthy to be alive in that time. Right? Because even though the agenda number change from 21 to 30, it's the whole is population below 500 million.
Verse 5 says, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. See?
You feel like the man unstoppable, yo. We are not unstoppable. Right?
Right,
Yeah, the pride, sleep. Right, and the most like bring you down with what you consider right now, the door is a false deep. Right, but guess what? We are the kings and princes, right, of the earth, yo. Right, and the most like remind you that you are the basis of all men.
They are children of fools in that job, you know. Because guess what? Joy almost outsmart this man. The most I use him to create things when I use this plan.
But at the same time, it shows their pride. Because, as I say, they want to make these things, and the most I give them the knowledge to make these things, and they feel that with the knowledge and the possess now, you know, they can basically take the promise that was given to our people. You understand? So I'm pride that.
That's a spirit that God is not a God in his thoughts, man.
Right, and every time I can break through, like, you know, the neural link or the memory chip where you put your brain fit, you know, upload or download information. Every time I can break through, they need to feel themselves more.
Them pride lift up more.
Right, them pride go more, yo.
It says, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Yeah, that's what
wrong
think. That's how you think, because obviously even if you might think everything now in your control, you know, you control front and divide, the far and against and come on your line nice and feel, you know, everything alright. And me have them two toys I play with. You know, them two toys are gonna transform for you. And transform for you and attack you. Right? And then you're gonna learn that you never in control you. You know, you just say no, because I get a proud, right? And there's no other man prouder than this man on the earth, yo. So, you know, you think you're gonna slide like that, be the most proud, and the most I get proud. Come on, that's proud.
As proud as Moab be. Hey, Moab, the pride of Moab can't It says, his mouth is full. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud under his tongue. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent.
Right.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Right. So if they say in a secret place he murder the innocent, but no one try to see it openly. Right? I'm going to tell you if I'm going to murder you. I'm going to see a meal that it's not murder you. He must smile and give it to you. Right? And he chop you where you can't get the credit, yo. Hey, I'm telling you this, you know. This thing will boil down to one thing. And it shouldn't go no other way. It will boil down to for or against. Is it you're in or you're out, yo? Because at the end of the day, right, this man will make living this so hard. If you don't go easy, right, then you have to go 100% go with your half bash me or shine, or you have to go with 100% go with east side. That's why you come now. Yeah, right, it's to say who shall save his life shall lose it. Right, but whosoever loses his life, you have to try to save. Shall find it. Right, so if you out here say you go work with Maxi because you want save your life or you want go back to the so-called norms, you're gonna lose it though. It's an automatic RFID chip the guy convenient or by the way they were like up or whatever technological advancement, you're gonna lose your life. So the
everything going on right now, I see the big split we have got it, like we had talking at hardcore slavery, you had house slave, the field slave, right? The field slave wanted to leave, the house slave wanted to stay. A similar situation now, you have a group of people who want to open it, go out there and take this maxis. You see me? Those people want to stay here and wish that everything go back to the norms. You understand? And then you have the event that has been signed and writing about everything that take place. You go see between our people, right? So that at the end of the day, why is it that they don't want to give the blacks and the Latinos this maxi first? Because they deserve it. And all the years coming up before that, all the years coming up before that, they have been dishing you dirt.
You just start testing experiment. You deserve it. If you get it first,
Yeah.
you're
You're a comment on mine and I feel laugh. Somebody say, oh, they have to hurry up and get the Maxine because they want to go to America and America something.
Hey, y'all people lost. But you know what? Things have to go this way. For the most I can make you see. What word me out for? Very clearly, like a better word, who is elect or who are is elect. Right? Because if elect are going to be the men, but now I'm going to work with this system. None at all. That means we're going to stand out. You're going to be able to say, that's one I man them whenever a part of war one. You're not going to say, I wonder if it be in or out. Because the most are going to make it very definitive.
Clear.
Who the Lord are. Right? And that's the reason why us who are my chosen. Right? That is why as the hopeful elect, right? We have to be very decisive. Right? No one at the time for a bit. Not ever the time for be lukewarm, yo. You have to either hot or cold. You have to either in or out, yo. Right? You have to decide. You have to decide. You have to persuade it from no.
Verse 7. They shall be. Verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, feed you being idols. Right. Think after than the idol.
Right. Right. One of the main things after than the idol, right, is glorify the children. Right? So McDonald's just take away certain of you and feed them after than the idols. Right? So you know, you have to put the first stage in your mind and know you expect these things. Right? Because they were part of our trial, part of our tribulation. Right? You never know. They might bring you and say, listen, glorify the chip. Or you know, watch your child die. Or watch your woman die, or watch your mother die. Right? And you see, if you put yourself in the scenario and immerse in the scenario, you know, one of the questions what the demon might send to ask is, what if everything goes back to now and you say, yo, kill my mother? Mother will free me for life. Say him say to kill her. You understand? Yes, yeah. So you have to prepare yourself. You have to say, listen. As I said that Jamaica, if a dirt, you have to be decisive. Right? You have to live with it. You have to make up your mind and say, listen, may I live with this? May I live with this decision for the rest of my life, yo? Or for the rest of my existence. Right? You have to put your foot and hey, trust me, the Lord will test you. The Lord will test you. You have to have faith, brother. You have to pray and beg the Lord for the Spirit. I tell you. Right? If you put yourself in Abraham's shoes right now, where you would do you? Right? The Lord will stay out by your son and sacrifice him. Your only son, it takes long to drop.
That's a big faith, you know, that's a big faith.
And him say, yo, the altar there, kill him. Right?
That's what the scripture come out to say that they which are afraid are the children of Abraham. The choice between
right. Hey, me tell you this, man. Me say some more life, my situation for you again. Just for the audience again, me say something like, see, the trial in your faith can come in many ways. Right? And if you're not accepting question you from now, right, you need to start because it's the time of come sharply upon you. Right? Why are you doing this thing? Is that you truly believe? Right? Or is it just something to do on your pastime? Right? Why are you here? Right? You didn't put yourself in them scenarios. What if you get put in a scenario where you have to choose? Because it's just saying, I quote it again. He said, whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Right? So if you being out there and you get put to the test, when the so-called white man or Esau said, take this RFID chip or you go do away with your wife and your child. Right? Your wife and your child already accept it. Because they're not going to hold on to. Right? If you have answered the question, if you say no, you don't take it, and then kill your wife and your child, would you live with it? Could you make that decision to say, yo, me I got the Lord way and live with it? On the contrary, if him say I kill them and you say no, you don't take it, kill them, and if don't kill them, could you live with having that decision with the two of them over your shoulders? Could you live with it?
You know, I said that they're not going to remember and think about it.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Right, bring it up.
And it's a Revelation 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
right,
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right. Keep the word of my patience. And that's the only hope we have. Right? So the Lord will keep you in that hour of temptation. Right? What I'm trying to say to you is that don't you ever say, oh, you have this thing down, you know. Right? Because the situation there is a very hard situation. Right? Unless you must have the spirit for you to do it, yo. Right? So that product are not with it. Right? But the Lord, yo, it's the Lord, you know about you and shine. Right? And this is why you need to fear the Lord.
Because the Lord can bring these things upon you. Right? And you know, you know, be sure that for in this thing, and you push it through, then naturally, you know, you want to do the right thing. You want to get on the side of the Lord, you know. Right? But you have to prepare yourself for the trial in your faith, you know.
My son, if you come to serve the Lord,
Prepare
your soul for temptation. Prepare yourself for whatever come upon you.
We shall come upon all the world to try them
Right?
that dwell upon the earth.
So we shall come upon the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, yo. Right? Because everybody on this planet are going to get proven. Right? Most like already have been like set. Right? So you have people where say, oh, you have theories. You have people who not go to the system where they say, no, they're not taking it. You know, and them all get for them trial or whatever. But it's not about you just not taking them out, because it means whatever reason you have, because you like the idea of one chip in your body or whatever. Right? It's about you not doing it. How should I say it, right?
Because the scripture say, my name.
Right. Because good act, he never said fit them, and them who lose their life, I will find it. He said them who lose their life for his sake. Right? So if you are hold out because you fear the Lord, that different if you are hold out because you just not like what go on.
Yeah.
Right? And the fear of the Lord is more relevant.
As I say, first I'll come down to where you have faith in a really.
Right.
Man.
Back in 2 Ezra 16 verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision,
Right.
and in reproach, and trodden under foot.
Right. So for your consent with, and for you say yes, you are going to do whatever reason. Right? You're going to be had in derision, you. Right? Because first of all, you're going to be on that list to get burned by your fire. Right? You're gonna be on that list. One of the lists, hey, let me tell you this, man. Them death angels, them up there with them lists. Say, okay, Dan Brown, we starve to death. You say, oh, GMS, you know, jump up, you keep bleed out, oh, down here, get burned. You know? Them lists are get ready, yo. Your lists are get ready. Your lists are get ready for our hands, yo.
Revelation 7, four angels, only 4 wings of the earth. Because all the angels that have, what them do, them have played for the Christ, all the kings and princes on the earth and all the people on the earth, they prepare them to do what they are doing.
For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection, but those that fear the Lord, they shall be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known for my Joseph, and they shall be tried as gold in fire.
Right. Yeah, they might grow and scare nobody. They might kick you out your houses. Right, they might take away everything from you. Right? Right. Yeah, guys, why?
No yard, no clothes.
You know, but the scripture also said, then shall they know who I chosen. Because the scripture also says, the scripture also said, when the enemy rush in as a flood, the Lord has set up a standard.
Defense.
Right.
Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of troubles are at hand, but I will deliver you from the snare. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide.
Right, he said, be not afraid, neither doubt.
How about your
The
shine?
scripture also said, who want to think that is faint-hearted, right, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be offended. Right, so it's saying you have to doubt you. Right, you have to have full confidence in how about Shai. Which is right, man. That's just saying, if you're lukewarm, must spew you out. You know, believe it. Right, you know, full confidence, you know, sure. Right.
So as you did explain earlier, you say you if you really believe with regret,
yeah, man.
If you say you kill people them and them don't bother kill them now.
Yeah, man, you have to live with that.
But we have those girls and the Heavenly Father is going to break down these thoughts.
Right, hey, better list. This is how you feel about that situation. Let me help you through it. This is how we help you through it. If Esau come and say, microchip or me I kill your youth and your wife, and I say, nah, take it. And he don't kill them, the Lord just spare you and your wife. I say, if you look upon it, then get spared. So when you reap your reward, then we are life seed. So even them ever say, go on, you make him kill me, you know, love me, you know, your mind say, well, your life gets spared, so, you know, you think glad. Because not too long from that, man. Not too long from that, you know. You know what gonna happen? The scripture say, then he said that she that's my enemy shall see it and shall be trodden down. Because the Lord will make himself manifest you. And she will realize that you made the right decision by saying, you know, she will glad say you kill her. God.
So additionally, Esau can't give nothing. Esau can't. It's not like in you don't have a family already. You only can take from it. Esau can't give you.
Right, yeah, God.
Second Corinthians 14 and 14 it says, let's go from thee, mortal thoughts.
Read that. But the scripture said, he said, he that if you can't forsake your mother or your father, you appreciate that, you know, word there you right? And you can get back with say, if you give a call with the phone, look, you have Luke 14 and 26
It's a Luke 14 verse 26. Right? If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and virgin and sister, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Right, the word heathen is to be disregard. Right, so if you can't disregard your own family, and if yourself, you know, word you. You know, word. Hey, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. The reward we would get if we are in the elect, right, is far more glorious than anything that we ever experience in this life. Right? You watch your movies, you hear some people they call it the wicked man them. Ask if you they will say one life. You give up one life to save $1 million. Right? But you hear the so-called good guy, I said, no, we want to see the smadia. And the bad man I said, no, if you see the smadia, everybody's going to go there. And he said, no, we have to see the smadia because we love, you know. Yeah, because, but another thing, that's a little your Esau play for your emotion. Right? So you say, yo, you know what? May I see if you look for you and then you know what happened to me after that. You know what happened to you? You want to look at it again.
It's a Matthew 19 and verse 29. And verse, what's that verse 27? Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you that he which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that forsaken houses, our brethren, our sisters, our father, our mother, our wife, our children, our lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an 100-fold.
Right, you say, and the key thing in scripture, you know, he said, all who forsake all that for his name's sake. Remember, the name of the Lord is important. Remember that, Nate? Remember?
An 100-fold, and shall inherit eternal life.
Right, you get back everything on the folio. Right? And you need to remember, you know, whatever you have in this life, it was the Lord who gave it to you. Right? Not Esau. It was your how much you shall the axe you. Right? From your kids to your lady, to your earnings where you get, you know, your feet, your house, and whatever you have. Life, the Lord gave it to you. Right? The Lord can take it back. Right? And if you sacrifice all that for the Lord's name's sake, right, you might get back to your 100 folio. 100 times whatever it was. Easy. Right? Because the Lord said, no, you're like going to tell David, he said, David, if I did come on your one, tell me, brother. You want more wife? You want more wife? You want riches? Anything you want, just tell me. Right? And the Lord give you things enough. The Lord knows everything. Right? So if the Lord says, listen, I say no. Put on your something. And do this when they don't give you back more than where they have.
Like Job.
Like Job, yo. Yeah, Job. This is a different Job. You expect to get good from God. Yes, you get evil and evil. So, alright. Second Ezra 14 and 14, it says, let me start at 13. It says, no, therefore, set thine house in order and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Says, let go from thee mortal thoughts. Right, so let go from thee mortal thoughts. So. Right, so some, you know, we spend too much time and think about the simple things of this life. You know, we have to rent, you know, more money, or, you know, we have loans like bank, light bill, water bill, you know, which family girl gone, you know, when my son I go eat, you know, what we going to do tomorrow, what we go wear, you know, we think about simple things, yo. Right, it says, cast away the burdens of man. Right, you need to cast the burdens of man. Right, because we're supposed to be more spiritual. Right, we're supposed to live on a level, what I call out of this world, out of the box of this world. We're supposed to look down and we're supposed to fully understand what the case. Right, so here we are, most of the time and make up trouble. Right, we're into the day law, we know everything about them system and what to come. Right? Why we are thinking about things like, you know, when we go wear later.
We understand the program overall.
Right. And the scripture that Jeremiah 10 says to be not dismayed at the sign of heaven. Be afraid of those things.
Exactly, yo. Because them something have mental thoughts, yo. And we are above that, right?
It says, cast away the burdens of man.
Right, the cast of the burdens of man, right?
Put off now the weak nature.
Right, and that's one of the most important things. Put off the weak nature. Right, because some way we get caught up in some things that we deem important. Right, at the end of the day, now it matter. Right, because if World War III starts tomorrow, right, what your rent is going to matter, yo? It's not going to matter anymore.
Tomorrow,
right, if tomorrow full 100% red and unrest broke up in Jamaica, right, or we enter one food crisis, or one food famine. Right, we're $100 bill in your pocket doesn't matter. Right, when the fact says John Brown for your $10, and you go to get $10, how does it matter, yo? We're going to eat $10 when you get it. You're not going to matter. So them things they are matter, thoughts, yo, them are weak nature. Right, we need to focus. We need to focus on the bigger picture. Right, and that's the things that we are talking about.
That says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Right, go ahead.
And haste thee to flee from these times.
And haste thee to flee from these times.
Right, first of all, we're not in our rest, yo. Right, this is we've been a captivity. Right, we're still bound by the curses. Right, we've been up 100% stress, not rest. Right, so we're supposed to flee from these times. Right, even speaking about the time of Jacob's trouble. Right, we need to focus on to get through it. Right, and make it to the other side where we're going to be in a paradise, where we're going to be in paradise, yo. Right.
It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Right, that's greater evils than thou hast seen happen shall happen up hereafter. Right, so see, you know, they are worried about, you know, if one bailiff I come look for you because, you know, you don't care about going, you don't pay for your fridge or whatever, you know, them think the minor, yo. And think the minor, trust me. If that days come, you focus on a change from all them simple things here. All them cares that is life, you might not come off of that, yo. Right? And you have to have one instinct, and which is to survive.
Yeah.
That's how I come, yo.
That's, there must be a pilgrim upon the earth, man. There must be a pilgrim upon the earth.
Yeah.
See?
You can't hold on to it.
Yeah.
Right? You can't settle nowhere. Right? I've said this is not our land, this is not our rest, yo. Right? So you can't settle right here so I feel like this is it. Right? The kingdom is on the other side of the door. Right? And we have to go through we have to pass through I should have put it, a great fire on one side and water on the other, yo.
Second 16 and verse 40 says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrim upon the earth."
Right. So you know, in this evil, be even as pilgrim. Where we supposed to pass through. Right? I know we basically ending at the end, yo. We basically ending at the last day. Right? The man, as I said, the man is at 2030, the one 2021. Only 9 more to go. Right? And then now wait till 2030 before them fully push it across, yo.
And we have a short time left.
Yeah.
They will go harder and harder, man.
Right. Until we get there. So, you want to experience it?
Yes. I'm going to get it.
Alright, let's finish.
It says, either sell it, let him be as he that that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. See? He that occupy merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
Right. Yes. Right. And it's a similar one in Corinthians. Right. He said them that are married man be as though you have you can find it. Right. He said them that use this world as not abusing, get a warning from there. Right. If you not be attached to anything. Right, just pass through. Don't hold on to anything, just pass through. Right, because at the end of the day, you can't retain anything.
Right.
We can't retain right here, that's our flesh. We can't retain you. Right, because it's a flesh and blood can't enter the kingdom. Right? I'm just moving up one more precept.
7 and 31. 7 and 31. First Corinthians 7 and 31.
It says, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planted the vineyard as he that shall not gather grapes.
Right.
They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widower.
Right. Widower. Right. So you know if you have any goals, technically you don't have goals set in the society. Right. You just pass through. Right. If you can't. That's the ultimate aim. What's the ultimate aim, yo? To deliver.
So besides upon everything.
Right. So I guess with that, you know, say shalom, you know, to all them brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, you know, and Tawada, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kodash, and to the next one.